The Bob has got quite a story. Well, he is back. He's got a signature bow tie on. He's also has another wonderful project. This is in part of our great craft off we're having here. 4th of July DIY themed craft. And Jeremy is here. Jeremy Rabe is here, and he's going to, by the way, from my second home.
Springfield, Missouri.
Send nothing but love back to my friends back in Springfield. So this is what happened, and our judges are standing by, ready to judge.
I feel it. I can feel them right now.
Don't judge.
Finalists, to remind everybody, were given some very simple rules, okay? They were giving a DIY theme, which was the 4th of July.
Yes.
We lined their pocket with $150.
Yes.
We gave you a day to go out and shop, and then we gave you 8 hours to work on your project. The judges have to work with that information and your final project, of which you decide to make a...
Yeah, well, let me just say this, Mark. I figured with this project, I would kill 3 birds with 1 stone.
Oh!
Nice.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Keep
He just got a point from me.
I thought so.
Yeah.
Come on,
Because this is the trifecta of bird houses, bird baths, bird feeders, because I've repurposed clay pots to make a bird bath. And now once they get to the water, they're gonna see the food up here, and they're gonna be so happy, they're gonna move into the house up here, bam, bird bath bungalow.
You put on boom.
Very nice.
Put on boom.
It is, this is
Charge for this rent, and all of a sudden you're making money.
Absolutely.
It's the 4 seasons, Mark, of bird bath.
Why, though? Why?
Okay, well, this is actually very, very special to me for 2 reasons. I made this because not only does my family celebrate the 4th of July like everybody else, it's also my grandfather's birthday. So we celebrate for his birthday every year. We buy 1/2 of fireworks for America, and then the other half is for my grandpa.
Your grandfather was born in 1776?
Absolutely.
He looks great for his age.
He's good.
Yeah.
Oh, he looks good. Yeah. So my grandpa's birthday, so we'd celebrate. But my grandma, the last time I was here, I let you all know that my grandma was the biggest influence for my crafting. She gave me my first hot glue gun. So my grandmother had canaries in the house. So when I'd be sleeping at her house, I'd be sleeping in on a nice Saturday morning, and you hear those canaries singing at 5 a.m. and waking you up. And I hated those canaries. I did.
I bet you miss them now.
I miss them so much. This is inspiration to Grandma because I wish I could go back in time and just cherish those moments.
Sure.
So it's an inspiration from my grandmother also.
Can anyone make this? Could Kim and I make this? Is what I'm saying.
Oh my gosh. Debbie, and let me just say, Debbie, Kim, this is completely doable.
Really? Okay.
So
Okay.
doable. Because it is basically taking something that you might have already in your house, gluing it together, stacking it, but the best thing is this can change for whatever season you want,
Right.
or whatever your personal decor style is. You don't have to keep it 4th of July themed.
Well, I want to see,
change it.
we have photo
How'd you
evidence
do
or
it?
video evidence of how busy you were.
I was very busy.
Yes, let's take a look.
We're on our way to get some supplies because I have an idea, and I don't know if they're gonna have everything, and I'm also on my 3rd cup of coffee. Change of plans. We're ditching the entire project I was gonna do because I found this. Oh my gosh, inspiration just struck. 4 of them and 30% off? Yeah. I'm feeling pretty good, and I think I've gotten everything. And the good part is, I have lots of money left over. Because you know me, I'm cheap.
What are we making?
Debbie, what are you doing here?
Holy craft!
This
What is on your face?
This is kind of like the Super Bowl of crafting, right? So, I got my game face on, Debbie.
Your game
I
on.
get my game
you
on,
were in
Debbie.
full uniform. What
Yes.
are we making today?
Okay, well, Debbie, I had this idea for a project because I love clay pots. It's called the Bird Bath Bungalow. Now, this could be held this way and have bird seed, or it could be upside down and we're gonna put the birdhouse on it. I'm worried that the birds will land here to eat and then poop in the water. Oh. See, that's a dilemma. Do we add the bird seed or not? I don't know what to do. I'm still deciding. I won't know.
Well, my question is, aren't the birds going to poop whether they eat the seed or not?
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's a good point.
You have some deep questions.
Yeah, you
It's
do.
true. I
It's
mean, I had to
true.
think about it for a minute. Did you see that? So what did you
know.
ultimately decide on for the plate?
You know what, Debbie? I agree with you. Everybody poops. So
Yeah.
you can't control it. So I put the plate up because I really wanted this to be an all-encompassing spa for the birds. I agree with you. This is where we're going to put the bird seed. And the glass beads are actually there because they're reflective and it attracts the birds. So once you fill this with water, that's what attracts
Well,
them.
take
is the
us through
sparkly,
how
yes.
to put this together
Okay,
at home
absolutely.
so people might want to do this.
Super duper easy, super adorable. you're gonna get 3 clay pots and spray paint them red. Again, you can use any size pot you want. You can make a taller version, a smaller version, because clay pots come in lots of different sizes. Now I'm using liquid nails on both sides of the pot because I want it extra secure. Now, I'm adding glue around both of the rings. Again, I do not want this to fall apart because I was actually moving one and it fell on my clothes and I got liquid nails all over my clothes.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
So now I'm gonna take a white drip plate. This is what's usually under the pot. Well, now it's acting as the bird bath. Now I'm gonna take a blue pot, glue it right on top, and add the final drip plate with Debbie's influence.
Oh, I'm so glad.
Now I'm gonna take some wood stars. Now here's a quick time-saving tip. Spray paint them while the spray paint is still wet, glitter them. That acts as the glue.
Mark's
Then
favorite.
seal them with clear gloss sealer to protect them. Now this 2-glue system is my own. We're going to use E6000 and super glue. That hot glue holds it together so you can keep working while the E6000 holds it permanently so it can sit outside.
Very smart.
Okay, so now we're gonna paint the top of the birdhouse blue. And now we're gonna use my perfect edge paint technique for the body of the house. You paint it white, then you put tape. Now here's the trick. Paint over the tape with white again to seal the edges. Then paint it red. When you peel off the tape, you have the perfect edge, almost like it looks like wallpaper.
Look at that.
Now we're gonna glue the birdhouse to the final drip plate. We're gonna add a few more decorative stars, and we're almost done.
Okay.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Almost done. How easy was that? Seriously.
We could do that.
We could do this.
I'm serious. It's
How does
easy.
he finish?
Okay, here, Mark, I'm putting you to work.
Okay.
Oh.
You're in charge of filling the bird bath.
Okay.
Now, I'm worried that this LA weather is actually going to turn this into a hot tub for the birds.
LA birds like
I'm a little worried, Mark.
LA birds
LA
like
birds
that.
love that. Yeah.
Nothing
Now-
wrong with a hot tub.
Now, when I grew up, we couldn't afford pastry bags, so we always used to Ziploc
did
bags.
we, honeymoon.
So you fill this at the top with the bird seed all around.
Great.
And the good thing is if you spill some bird seed, this is so
So
easy to
what?
clean.
Yeah.
You take this out.
Debbie's-
There you go. I'm gonna let you go around there, Debbie.
This is beautiful.
This is
How much did this
gorgeous.
cost you, Jeremy?
Okay, I spent $60 for this project.
Gorgeous. Oh,
However, if I was at home in my workshop, I would have spent like 20 because
Right.
a
You
lot
have
of crafters and gardeners already
That
have
is
this stuff. And one last touch,
No.
an American flag,
I would like to.
and my bird with the bow tie.
Oh, I feel
I mean,
so
how could you not?
I have to go
You
to
guys.
the judges.
It's
Wow.
The
hard
bird's already
to
come.
say. I'm blown away.
I just want to say that my favorite part about this is that aside from the fact that you taught us how to make this particular structure, there were all these little useful
Yes.
tips
Right.
that we can
Right.
take to whatever craft we want to do, the taping and the glue and the
With the glue
glitter.
and the E6000.
Yeah, it was
I could
just
use
Right.
that last week.
yeah, there's
Yes.
a lot of really valuable information in your project, in addition to your project, which is
Right.
just it's fantastic.
Thank you, thank you. That's
Yeah.
part of the reason I'm doing the projects is learning from other crafters, first of all, and then using techniques on this project that will carry you to the next project. It's not all just subject to this project.
Yeah.
Take these techniques and use them again.
I want to ask
Right.
Kim this because
Right.
you're so much about delivering it in a
Yes,
fun,
I
spirited
love.
way. What did you think of that?
Thank you. I loved his delivery, and I loved how, for me, whenever you guys give me a project to do or segment, I like to really make it my own. And this, for me, stood out. You adding the little bird and the little bow tie.